Now we are ready to learn Lazy 8. So Bonnie is going to close her eyes, put her hand in the middle of the board, and she's going to trace the Lazy 8. She went up to the left, middle, and up to the right. And do the same thing on paper. She will start in the middle, go up to the left, middle, up to the right, and she will do it a few times. Lazy 8 is a sleeping 8, and it's great for when you need to do a lot of reading or when you need to do some writing. She started with her dominant hand. Now she will switch the color and she will try to do it with the left hand. Up to the left, middle, and up to the right. And don't be disturbed if it's not coming as beautifully as with your dominant hand. Of course, your left hand or your non-dominant hand doesn't get as much exercise every day. And now for the last part, Bonnie is going to use both hands to draw. And this is a representation of Bonnie's brain. Her middle is in the middle, which means that she has a very easy time crossing from right side to the left side of the brain. If you notice that one side is bigger, for example, if you notice that the left side is bigger, that means that you are more left-brained. And if you notice that the right side is bigger, then you are more a right-brainer. The more you do the Lazy 8s, the easier it will be for your brain to function from both sides. This is an exercise for my eyes. I want you to really, really look at your thumb and make sure that you can see it. Once you are finished, we will change the finger and the hand and do the same thing with the opposite hand. Up to the left, middle, up to the right, up to the left, middle, and up to the right. Now we will do it with both hands. Clasp your hands, cross your fingers, again touch your nose, stretch your arms halfway now, because otherwise it's not going to be comfortable, and we do the same thing. Up to the left, middle, up to the right, middle. Again, you don't want to move your body, you are just moving your eyes as your arms are moving. So the Lazy 8 is good for our eyes, but then there is another activity that is called elephant, which is very similar to Lazy 8, but it's good for our listening and hearing. We are going to put our right ear on our right shoulder. We are going to stick our middle finger a little bit, and we are looking past the middle finger, and we start drawing the Lazy 8 the same way, up to the left, middle, up to the right. 5 or 7 times, and then you switch. Up to the left, middle, up to the right, middle, up to the left, middle, up to the right, middle. The next activity is going to be Lazy 8 walk. I'm showing you this picture so you know what I mean. And we are going to use 2 hula hoops for those of you who don't understand. So I'm going to go to the right in a figure 8. And now I'm going to let Bonnie do that. But this time Bonnie is going to do the cross crawl while she's walking. And notice how Bonnie is using her hands. Her hands always come back to the hip before she starts moving the other direction. While you're doing the cross crawl, you can be singing, repeating your words, spelling words, doing your math homework, anything that you have to memorize. She's going to now switch and do it the other way. And notice, if it feels different. And in many instances, it will feel differently. If you want to study your spelling words, the best place to place your spelling words is where my painting is. And whenever you are crossing in the middle of those two bubbles, that's when you look at them. That's when you look at the letters, and that's when you start your spelling. For those of you for whom this lazy 8 walk is a little too slow, you can also skip. Good exercise. Just watch your feet. And you see, I'm still moving my arms. And then I'm changing the direction. And I change the direction. Yeah? Good exercise.